The dimensions beyond our three-dimensional universe opens our imagination to the possibilities of mind-bending powers and abilities. A godless universe is taking you on a journey through all 10 dimensions to imagine the kind of powers you would possess in each one. An accurate visual representation of the fourth dimension and above in our three-dimensional universe is impossible to do. We have developed video and moving images to best illustrate what higher dimensions may look and feel like, to give your imagination the concepts to envision these higher powers. First dimension, a line. The first dimension is a simple straight line. It only has length, nothing more. If you existed in this dimension, you could only move forward along this line. You would have no comprehension of up, down, left or right, and you do not possess any powers to speak of. You exist in the simplest of dimensions. Second dimension, a flat plane. The second dimension adds width, creating a flat plane. If you were a two-dimensional being, you could move forward, backward, left and right, but depth would be a concept you couldn't even imagine. You'd live as a drawing on a piece of paper, able to move on surfaces with no comprehension of what up or down would be. You would only possess power over one-dimensional beings. Third dimension, our familiar universe. The third dimension introduces depth, giving all objects volume. You can now move up, down, forward, backward, left and right, and interact with the three-dimensional world around you. This is the dimension we live in. A three-dimensional being would have amazing powers over the first and second dimensions. If you picked them up, they would have no idea where they are. They'd be in a place that would utterly confuse them and be unable to fight back, as they would have no comprehension of where they are. You could manipulate physical shapes and spaces in their dimensions in ways that would seem like magic to them. Fourth dimension, time. The fourth dimension is time, and here you could move through time just as you can move through space. You would experience time as though it were just another place you can go. You wouldn't see it as a one-way progression, but rather as a whole. You could view all of your history, past, present and future simultaneously, moving freely along your time axis. If you were a fourth dimension being, you could time travel, pause time, or rewind events in your life. You could alter moments in your history or jump between different points. You would see every possible outcome in every part of your existence, giving you omniscient understanding of your life, from your birth till your death. Fifth dimension, alternate realities. The fifth dimension introduces alternate realities. You would be able to perceive all possible versions of reality that could have branched from your different choices and events in your life. You would be able to see and experience these alternate realities, each one slightly or vastly different from your original. If you were a fifth dimensional being, you could shift between these alternate realities at will, choosing the most favorable outcome. You could explore realities where history unfolded differently, perhaps one where a key historical figure survived an event or where human evolution took a different path. The power of manipulating reality becomes real, allowing you to rewrite your realities in your universe. Sixth dimension, all realities in all possible universes with the same physical laws. In the sixth dimension, not only can you access your alternate realities, but you can explore all the possible universes that are governed by the same physical laws as yours. These universes might have different outcomes for the same events, or entirely different configurations of matter and energy. If you were a sixth dimension being, you could create entirely new realities by combining different elements from multiple universes. The ability to craft your own reality would be endless, as you could access multiple universes, each with multiple realities giving you entry-level godlike powers. Seventh dimension, all realities in all possible universes with the same and different physical laws. In the seventh dimension, you are no longer limited to universes with the same physical laws as our own. You have the power to access any universe vastly different from your own. You could explore worlds where gravity is a different construct, one where time moves backward, or where the speed of light is different. If you were a seventh dimension being, you would have the power to affect realities within all universes, regardless of their physical laws across time and space. You wouldn't have the ability to make changes to the physical laws or constants governing the universes. but you would have similar godlike powers as a sixth dimension being with power over more alternate realities across even more universes. Eighth dimension, all realities in all possible universes, with all physical laws, starting conditions, constants, and constructs. The power of an eighth dimension being is vast and encompasses all possible universes, including those with different starting conditions, constants, constructs, and fundamental forces. Every imaginable and unimaginable universe is contained within this dimension. You could access and manipulate any reality in every universe. As an eighth dimension being, you would have the ability to create new realities from scratch in every universe with virtually no limitations. You would have almost ultimate power of creation, forging realities as you choose. You would wield godlike power, but your world would still be filled with mystery. You could not change the framework of a universe or its physical laws, initial conditions, constants, and constructs. You would wonder who made them and where they came from. Ninth dimension, all universes and all their frameworks. In the ninth dimension, you are beyond all possible universes, able to perceive the framework that governs the structure of the multiverse. This dimension allows you to understand why and how universes are formed, the underlying mathematics and the logic that governs them. As a ninth dimensional being, you would have the power to control the formation of entire multiverses. You could dictate the rules that give rise to any universe, change the way reality functions on a fundamental level, and alter the flow of existence across any reality and all universes. You could write the code that creates any multiverse. However, you could only do so from the established universe frameworks. Even as a powerful ninth dimensional being, it would be a mystery to you where these frameworks and foundations for creating a new universe come from. It would be the only mystery that would occupy your thoughts. 10th dimension, God. The 10th dimension represents the very limit of what can be conceived and created. Every possible reality, physical law, every construct, constant initial condition, and every possible outcome would be yours to manipulate. You would see every multiverse, with all of their infinite possibilities and realities, as a single unified entity and thought. You could create any and every possible universe framework you wanted. You would have no limit in your ability to create any reality or universe from scratch. Your power would be limitless. You could see and control every aspect of every reality across every dimension, from individual particles to entire multiverses. There is nothing that you wouldn't know, no mysteries or uncertainties to any existence. You could rewrite existence itself, create new universes, change and create new physical laws and frameworks, and alter any reality. You would be in every sense of the word, God. With each added dimension comes greater powers, control over space, time, reality, and ultimately, existence itself. While these dimensions remain largely theoretical, they give us an opportunity to use our imagination and consider the possibility of realities well beyond our current understanding. We hope you enjoyed our journey through the 10 dimensions and look forward to seeing you in our next episode.